So, what is goal? Goals are all the things you want to accomplish in your life. Often, your life goals are very meaningful to you and can make a lasting impact in your life. They can be a large or a challenging goals, or they can be a smaller and more personal. It will only depends on what you want to achieve. So, goals are set to grow and mature as a person, develop new skills to be successfully professionally, and practice compassion and gentleness to have a fulfilling family life. That is all. Thank you.
Good day, sir, and to the viewers. I am Carl Christian El Cabrera, and I am the reporter of the topic goal setting. So, goal setting. What is goal setting? Goal setting involves the development of an action plan designed in order to motivate and guide a person or group toward a goal. Goals are more deliberate than desires and momentary intentions. Therefore, setting goals means that a person has committed thought, emotion, and behaviors towards attaining the goal. And there are the methods of goal settings that we need to complete. Is goal setting is an important method for deciding what you want to achieve in your life, separating what's important from what's irrelevant or distraction. Building your self-confidence also can help based on successful achievement of goals. So, when we talk about goal settings is the options that we make for we to achieve the goal. By the word goal settings, we switch the goal and settings is we can make a setting of goals. So first, how do we make a setting of goals? We create a milestone or goal that inspire us because goals can inspire us of doing something that we want to achieve. That's why it is called goals. So goals. I've heard a lot of people experiencing bad things when they are achieving their goals because they have a failure, what we call failures, or what stops them from achieving their goal. What stops them from achieving their goal is poor creating of goal settings, because goal settings are the opinions or the ways or stepping stones that you need first to achieve a goal, because you cannot easily achieve a goal without any goal settings. So goal settings, example, when you example this is an example. If you have poor creation of goal settings that can stop you from achieving goals. As example, when you start a goal or plan from the start of the year, but you are lazy and you are lazy enough to do it, then that is a poor goal settings. So how to achieve the goal settings, or how to achieve our goals by the use of setting goals? So we called a SMART plan by the based on what is researched. Is the SMART plan is the very effective use for goal setting. So SMART, let us start with letter S. With the letter S. So the meaning of letter S is specific. How specific do I need to be? So we need to start a goal with a specific one. Why do we achieve to achieve our goals by the use of setting goals? So we called a SMART plan by the based on what is researched. Is the SMART plan is the very effective use for goal setting. So SMART, let us start with letter S. by the letter S. So the meaning of letter S is specific. How specific do I need to be? So we need to start a goal with a specific one. Why do we achieve why do we want to achieve that? Why do we make that goal? What is the purpose? So example, I want to graduate in college. So what is the specific of that? I will graduate. I will be a top-notcher for getting getting high grades to graduate. You must be specific. Like I will have a passing grade. So that is, and the M in SMART is measurable. We need to measure the things that we want to do. Like I will not get I will not get the full grade, or I will have passing grades to not to 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 the things that can stop me from graduating. Like if you have a failing grade, yes, failing grade. That's what I mean. Measurable is I will not have a failing grade. So we measure the things that can stop us or distractions. So A is actionable. We need to put action on it. Like make it clear what action needs to be taken. Like why do I take this goal? Why do I need action to do for me to graduate? Action is I will study for not having a failing grade and I will have a passing grade. So relatable. We can relate so much for having a goal. We can make things from other people. We can relate to them we can gather informations by setting our goals. So the last is time. We need to have a deadline, or we have time management, because we can set our goals from the start and also it has an end. By achieving our goals, we need to plan ahead, have options and settings, because nothing can stop us from achieving our goals if we have effective goal settings. We don't have to be lazy enough. We don't have to be tired, because goal settings help us, inspires us, motivate us to achieve our goals. So I hope you understand what I've reported for today, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Paco Bio Magtang, and I am here to report about the managing and caring for the self. So, first of all, good day, sir, and classmates. What is managing and caring for the self? Making healthy lifestyle choices, being physically active and eating healthily, avoiding unhealthy lifestyle habits, avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol consumption, making responsible use of prescription and non-prescription medicines. Why is it important to manage and care for the self? Why is self-care important? Engaging in a self-care routine has been clinically proven to reduce or eliminate anxiety and depression, reduce stress, improve concentration, minimize frustration and anger, increase happiness, improve energy, and more. What is the meaning of caring for the self? Self-care means taking care of yourself so you can stay healthy and accomplish all the things you need and want to. Categories of self-care include emotional, physical, and spiritual. So, What is physical self-care? Physical self-care includes how you're fueling your body, how much sleep you're getting, how much physical activity you are doing, and how well you're caring for your physical needs. Attending appointments, taking medication as prescribed, and managing your health are all part of good physical self-care. What emotional self-care means is to become aware of and identify what you are feeling, and then allow yourself to lean into the feelings in a way that honors yourself and your emotions. We can try to ignore, deny, and suppress our emotions, but eventually they come out one way or another. So lastly, what is spiritual self-care? Activities that nurtures your spirit and allows you to think bigger than yourself. Spiritual self-care does not have to be religious, although for some it is examples: meditation, yoga, going to a place of worship, being in nature, dedicate time for self-reflection, and etc.
Goal acceptance. Goal acceptance is the agreement to achieve a defined goal. It does not determine the long-term effort you will put in the goal over time. Research tells us that in order for goals to be meaningful, they need to be challenging. The agreement by an athlete to attempt to achieve a defined goal. Goal acceptance may change between training and competition. A goal set in training may well be regarded as too high for competition. It is when you want to achieve something. You need to commit to a goal and focus on it. You need to agree that you need to achieve this for a certain reason and benefits for you for or for everyone. Goal commitment. Goal commitment is a degree of determination a person uses to achieve an accepted goal. And there are two main factors that determine it: importance and efficacy. The reasons a person has for attaining a goal, including expecting certain outcomes, comprise importance. Commitment refers to the degree to which an individual is attached to the goal and their determination to reach it, even when faced with obstacles. According to Locke and Latham, 1990, goal performance is strongest when people are committed, and even more so when said goals are difficult. So why is it important? If you are not fully committed to a goal, you won't give it all and all the effort required to succeed. When you're not fully committed a goal, and most people aren't, you give up too quickly. Work with less determination are more likely to procrastinate and make more unproductive decisions. When you only commit to the people and things that are truly important to you or your career and your company. The result are that your relationships will improve, you will be more successful in achieving your goals, and you'll have more time to enjoy your journey. Your commitment does not end with the decisions. Also, committed action is a necessary process for achieving your personal goals, performance goals. By defining and keeping yourself deliberately aware of your performance goals, you will be able to perform in a way that will help you become more successful, be that on the field, court, track, or gym.
Goal specificity. So, ang goal specificity refers to the level of clarity of goals that appear quantitatively or provide a clear definition of the goals that must be achieved. Kining goal specificity, from the word specificity, mas specific ang goal or ang goal kay mas defined. For example, based sa ako ang personal experience, ako ang goal specificity, karon kay tambok man ko. So I want to lose 15 kilos in 6 months by doing balanced diet and exercise at home. So kana klaro na jud na akong goal. So mo an example sa goal specificity. Goals need to be specific enough to answer what, when, where, why, and how of any expectations of the goal. For example, sa ako ang kuan, what based akong personal experience nga example, ako ang what kay diet and exercise, and when ganahan ako ma-achieve in 6 months, where at home, why to boost my self-confidence and to boost my mental health, and how by doing balanced diet and exercise every day. When given specific goals, employees tend to perform higher. Telling them to do their best or giving no guidance increases ambiguity about what is expected. Employees need a set goal or model in order to display the correct behavior. So this is true. Maningkamot yun ang employee, no, kung hatagan og specific na goal para po ma-promote siya or dili siya ma-fired. So nisgot man ko og kuno set goal or model na ko'y naibawaan nga model. Ang pangalan kay kuan SMART, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Kung ganahan mo ma-achieve sa inyong goal, gamiton to ninyong SMART.
Goal difficulty and feedback. Goal difficulty is one perception of how hard a goal is to achieve. Goal difficulty specifies a certain level of task proficiency and define a standard against which people gauge progress. Harder goals require more knowledge, skill, ability, and effort than easier goals. Feedback is information about the appropriateness of past performance. Many researchers have demonstrating the effect of feedback on performance and learning. In the workplace, employees receive feedback from supervisor and colleague, but also actively seek feedback on their performance. Employees seek task-related feedback using monitoring and inquiry strategy. Monitoring is an indirect method of attending to and taking information from environment. This includes observing tasks and other employees' behavior. Inquiry is direct method of collecting feedback. It entails directly asking others for their perception of environment of one's own behavior. There is goal or difficulty. Because setting goal is hard, we have vague, small, irrelevant goals, an underdeveloped action plan, and unclear routine to keep us accountable. Realizing how their trap are getting in the way of achieving your goals can save your months and years of fruitless and frustrating action. Obviously, there will be real barrier to achieve a goal. Lack of finance, time constraint, child care issue, need to upskill or get support, and need to acquire resources. We can usually do something about this, and the trick is to learn how to get this.
Goal theory is a general way to deal with inspiration that stresses the need to build up objectives as an inborn inspiration.
A relationship exists between two objects through level of execution and extension included objective hypothesis expresses the few conditions are exactly significant in effective accomplishment. The one that proposed goal theory was Dr. Edwin Locke and Dr. Gary Latham, and they spent many years researching the theory of goal setting. During that time, they identified 5 elements that needed to be in place for us to achieve our goals. And the basic concept of goal theory is 5 basic principles of goal setting: clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, and task complexity.
What is self-responsibility? Self-responsibility is the state of fact being responsible, answerable, or accountable for something within one's power, control, or management. This is the definition defined in the dictionary. It is the straightforward and true. To put the bluntly, it is a way of life, a habit of saying this happening because of my decision. This is happening because I chose a specific path which led me to this. By no means, self-responsibility is a way to tell the world this is happening to me because of these people or this circumstance. It is not easy to establish, but it has the clear advantage to give you back the control of your life. As you have probably experienced it past, taking full responsibility of what happening to you is not easy. It can be painful and even frustrating. This can easy to lead you to trying to avoid self-responsibility. There are 3 main reasons which can lead to this state of fact. The first one is lack of self-awareness, whereby you are disconnected to your deepest need and values. The second reason is a poor self-esteem and the belief that you are not that important, making it difficult to image that you can have any control whatsoever in your life. The third reason is habits formed while you were kids. But avoiding self-responsibility is not an option. You need to start being accountable for your life. In order to do, you need first to realize that the person you are here for is yourself. You are the person you should look for because you are in full control of your mind and body. In a mirror, you have to let go of your need to take care of others, to baby or others. This is not the same of being selfish. It means that you should not try to do for other things that them because you think it is the way they should do it. You should focus instead on your main responsibility, which is taking care of your accepting everything that happens to you as yours. It is often easier to focus on others, enabling us to look away from our own life. A clear conscience